This morning, the 17-year-old accused in a murder on Lansing's South Side, now charged as an adult.
Plus, the FAA eases some airport headaches, lifting all restrictions on commercial flights.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News this morning.
Good morning. Today is Monday, November 17th. I'm Kirk Montgomery.
And I'm Megan Vaselli. Thanks for waking up with us today. 6 News is here for you as you start your day. But first, here's Katie with a quick check of your forecast.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Cars keep driving past on the Grand Ledge camera, and you can see the lights all the way off in the distance. Visibility is doing great for drivers this morning. You will be needing some sunglasses, though, later on. The sun coming up, going to be able to see it pretty easily. Just a few clouds off towards our north could try to drift past us, but in general, today looks to be somewhat sunny. We are seeing a few stray clouds towards our west as well, and that's a hint of another system that's moving in. We'll talk about how that'll affect our forecast going through this week coming up in a little bit.
The 17-year-old accused in a deadly shooting on Lansing's South Side will be back in court next month, and this time as an adult.
The Ingham County Prosecutor's Office just announced it's charging Remer Westmoreland as an adult for the murder of 18-year-old Davian Latham.
Now, the shooting happened last Tuesday afternoon on Georgetown Boulevard. When officers arrived, they found Latham with a gunshot wound, and despite their attempts to save his life, he died at the scene. The Ingham County prosecutor says he, quote, evaluated the relevant factors and decided to charge Westmoreland as an adult. He'll be back in court on December 4th.
The Lansing landlord repeatedly accused of housing code violations is expected back in court this morning. It's a case our 6 News Investigates team has been following for months. Earlier this year, the city filed several lawsuits against Christian Nwabu, claiming 8 of his properties in Lansing did not comply with city codes. As of September, 7 of those properties still did not meet the city's housing standards, and a judge fined Nwabu $500 for each one. During today's hearing, we expect to find out whether he's brought those properties up to code, and if not, he'll face even more fines.
Overnight, a shift from President Trump, writing in a social media post, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files, adding, it's time to move on.
This morning, we've learned the House is expected to hold that vote tomorrow, and as Bradley Blackburn reports, this comes amid growing tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela.
President Trump is now urging House Republicans to vote to release the Jeffrey Epstein files, writing, quote, we have nothing to hide.
They're using Jeffrey Epstein as a deflection from the tremendous success that we're having.
A House vote is expected tomorrow.
There are a lot of other people who are involved who have to be held accountable.
President Trump has directed a Justice Department probe into Epstein's ties to top Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton and major banks, after a House panel released more than 20,000 documents from the estate of the deceased sex offender, whom the president previously said he cut ties with years ago. Both Trump and Clinton have denied knowing of Epstein's crimes.
If they have ongoing investigations in certain areas, those documents can't be released. So this might be a big smokescreen.
The president had a public falling out with House GOP ally Marjorie Taylor Greene over her push for the release, calling her a traitor.
Those are the types of words used that can radicalize people against me and put my life in danger.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't think her life is in danger.
Meanwhile, the USS Gerald Ford now sits in striking distance of Venezuela as the president weighs possible military operations.
It's all about drugs.
The president said Sunday that he may hold talks with Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. This as the Pentagon also announced another strike against an alleged drug smuggling boat Saturday, killing 3 people. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
Meanwhile, air travel returns to normal this morning. The Federal Aviation Administration says starting at 6 a.m., airlines were able to resume their regular flight schedules. This comes after it imposed restrictions on commercial flights at 40 major airports during the government shutdown. The FAA cited safety concerns as staffing shortages grew at air traffic control facilities, with workers not getting paid. This impacted thousands of flights throughout the country.
As the work week starts up, there's a traffic alert that may affect your commute. The Lansing Public Service Department will begin intermittently closing Michigan Avenue intersections today from Howard Street all the way to Friendship Circle for paving operations. The closures are expected to last until the end of the day tomorrow, and it is recommended that drivers avoid that area if possible.
Hunters spent the weekend in their blinds, with Saturday marking the start of firearm deer season. And now the DNR wants to say thank you with a series of hunter appreciation. It's called Deer Drop-In Mondays and will happen today and again on December 1st at a variety of locations throughout the state. The event gives hunters the chance to bring in a deer or lower doe for aging, picking up some free hunting swag and connecting with DNR staff and fellow hunters. Here's a look at the hunter appreciation locations in mid-Michigan. They include the Lansing Customer Service Center, the Rose Lake Field Office in East Lansing, and the Waterloo Wildlife Field Office in Grass Lake. Both events run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The Powerball jackpot is still skyrocketing as no one matched all 6 numbers during Saturday night's drawing. Now the jackpot sits at an estimated $570 million. Your odds of taking home the massive stack of cash is 1 in 292 million. But if you want to try your luck, don't forget to get yourself a ticket, because the next drawing is tonight, just before 11 o'clock, with a cash option of almost $270 million.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
The Capitol camera showing that the flag is flying in just a little bit of a breeze, and that wind is with the colder air that moved in over the weekend. We need the sunshine to make us feel a little bit better about the forecast for today. Thankfully, it arrives at 7:33 and sunset is around 5:13. Feels weird how early the sun is setting, but we're just heading into winter, so we got to get used to that new normal. And the new temperatures too. We've cooled down quite a bit compared to 24 hours ago, in some spots by double digits. That's what's leaving us in the 20s at the moment. Actual air temperature 22 in Hastings and in Marshall. We're going to be seeing those colder temperatures still hovering around for the next few hours, but once the sun comes up, Gidget and the rest of our pets across mid-Michigan can enjoy sunbathing in the windows, and hopefully, if you have to go outside, bundling up. Temperatures only in the low 40s today. Should have a wind chill that's still in the 30s though. So while it's on the cooler side, I'm still going with green paws just because of our sunshine.